Welcome to Tuesday's Market SITREP here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley, my call sign is Wiz, and kind of got a wallow, or actually let's stick with a nautical reference here, a rudderless market, folks. JP Morgan with a note yesterday told the market abandons hope for a tax deal. There's not going to be any significant weakness. I kind of agree with that. Obviously, we're getting to the end of March here. We got window dressing. We got quarterly earnings starting to come up. This 50-day moving average, as we just talked about in the primary live trade brief, is critical. We obviously went south with the healthcare deal with some airspeed, broke that 2250-ish that everybody was looking at, but we broke it, but we're hanging right underneath it. Obviously, in the white space, I cover a lot. I think is Russia, I think is North Korea, I think is Iran, and I think is Trump. So I think the market, especially when we took a look at the VIX this morning, let's take a look at the VIX, especially after yesterday and the healthcare sell-off. The VIX would be super nuts. I mean, we're up here to 15, folks, last week. I mean, this is the highest it's been since it was the highest it's been. When's the last time we saw 15-ish? Yeah, there you go. The election. So, and it's smashed all the way back down to 12. Again, it's getting back to its resting heart rate. So, with the VIX at its resting heart rate and this at the 50-day moving average, plus just my strategic mindset tells me, I don't think this is the big one, Elizabeth. And if anything, we're going to use this as an opportunity to get long our longers and maybe even get into or for the first time or add to our long JP Morgan's, Goldman Sachs, and all that stuff. We know that obviously the Trump trade reversal punishes shares. I don't know if it's a reversal, folks. I mean, seriously. All this hope, I've called it the hope and change rally, right? This is all the rally built on hope. We hope Trump does all this stuff. And now we're waiting to see definite change for us to continue going up. Didn't see the definite change last week. You guys know how I feel about this. My God, man, Republican president, Senate and House, and we couldn't repeal Obamacare, which 60 other times under Obama we successfully did, but we couldn't this time. Whew, yeah, have a headache. But I don't think it's been a big reversal. Goldman, here's your three options. Get bearish S&P for a trade. Don't fight the primary trend, which is what? Like I just said, it's a melt up. And there's good macro reasons for it, right? I mean, the Fed wouldn't be raising rates here if they were worried at all. We know they're a very, very dovish Fed. So, I mean, that's kind of a big deal. Simplify the portfolio. Wait for better location to reload length. Just kind of said that. Everything else, though, folks, really, it is kind of a rudderless market. We looked at an Amazon bull put spread. Love the FANGs. We talked about this a lot in our primary live trade brief, that the FANGs held up great in this little bit of a healthcare sell-off. Obviously, the overall market didn't, and the financials got hammered. But the FANGs, I think there was either a rotation into or a kind of confident, like, hey, who cares about healthcare? Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, Google, all those guys, Apple are looking pretty strong. And I couldn't agree with more of that. Trying to leg into a ExxonMobil iron condor here. Okay, so the bull put spread didn't get filled. It's running away from us a little bit. I said plus or minus, 2 cents? Let me go down to 11 here. 10. That's as most as I'm going to do with that, folks. So everything else is looking pretty good. Like I said, it's a rudderless week. As the healthcare fiasco really was a smack in the face. Not that I get smacked in the face a lot, but everybody's just kind of standing around going, okay, now what? And the now what is really to see what he's going to do with tax overall here. Okay, I got to run. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. I'll be back with Wednesday's Market SITREP tomorrow, and I'll see many of you at 1 o'clock in my accelerated retirement live trade brief. We'll see.